Well, I mean, Texas has always been kind of like the epicenter, I feel, for lean
Yeah.
and codeine. I mean, DJ Screw,
Right.
we all, I feel that was the first one, out of Texas that really kind of popularized that whole thing in terms of, the music side of things. You talk about it quite a bit in your music.
Right.
But on the flip side, you actually had kidney stones.
Hell yeah.
You had, I guess, 9 kidney stones at one point and 13 at another
I had
point.
13 and 1 kidney before.
22 kidney stones.
Yeah.
Well, at what age did this all happen?
Kidney stone, I first had kidney stone. I think I had to be like 2021, I think. Because I was actually trying to go to community college at that time. My side was just hurting like real hard. But I'm thinking it's like, I don't know what, I was like, it's just side pain, but I'm not knowing because I ain't know nothing about no kidney stones at the time. Like my shit just started, I'm talking about balling up to where it down there make you want to cry type shit. And at that time, I was like, man, I ain't know what the fuck was going on. So I'd take some little pain medicine. It'll go away for a little bit, but it should kick right back in. So that just made me go to the hospital. When I went to the hospital, they said they had kidney stone, and they explained to me what it was and shit.
I mean, kidney stones is something that old men get.
Nah, that's the thing. Anybody can get, you can get it from drinking too much soda, too much dairy product, too much goddamn spicy food.
Let me tell you,
liquor.
I have been drinking dairy products my whole life and eating spicy foods every other day.
I eat cheese on everything.
Man, listen, I do too, but the difference is I don't do any lean.
That's what I'm saying. I had a combination of everything. Too much soda, too much dairy, goddamn the lean, all that. It was just too much everything with me.
All right. Well, I think you actually described having these kidney stones as the equivalent of male childbirth.
Yeah. That's what they told me. They say that it's the male version of a pregnancy.
And you actually had to piss out these kidney stones.
Some of them hoes dissolve though. Like some of them be small enough to where they can pass and you don't even know. But some of them motherfuckers big enough where you feel it when it's coming out.
All right, because I remember back in the day, and this may be too much information, but fuck it, we talking about it. I had an STD test back in like the 90s, back before they had more advanced STD tests.
Right.
And to test for something, they had to use a metal Q-tip. You see what I'm saying?
To stick it in your dick hole.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was some shit I still remember to this day how painful that is.
I heard they used to swat it like with a rubber hammer and everything back in the day.
I don't know about all that. But, I had that. So I kind of comprehend what you went through, but it sounds like having 22 kidney stones sound like the worst pain in the world.
Yeah, but like I say, a lot of them I ain't had to pass because they were so small. Like they're like you won't even feel when they come out. And, like they'll come out like it's sand. You feel me? Like some sand ass shit. But some of them, I felt some of them motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, I've interviewed a lot of artists who are on weed heavy, who talked about spending $100,000 on lean. Like if you think about how much you actually spent yourself.
I don't know, cause I started drinking lean when I was young, so I just ain't abused that shit. I drunk it like a motherfucker, but I just want to be. I don't abuse shit I do.
Wait, how do you drink like a motherfucker and not abuse it? Like that doesn't that sound like kind of an oxymoron?
That's one of them in denial ass people. I
drank like a motherfucker, but I didn't abuse it.
Yeah, cause when I was just really drinking the shit, it was like 45 a line, 50 line, shit like that. So the price was way cheaper than a lot of people spend more money now because the prices of the drink. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the pricing was way different. And I was drinking every color. I don't get people always tell me they weren't drinking green. I was drinking green. I was drinking purple. I was drinking red. I was drinking orange. You get what I'm saying? I just really just didn't like yellow like that. You get what I'm saying? I was drinking all that shit though. But I can't really put no number on it when you've been drinking so long.
Well, I mean, you do know liquid heroin, right?
Nah, I don't know nothing about that.
You don't know nothing about it?
Yeah, I don't know nothing about no liquid heroin.
I mean, that's essentially
it got it in there or some shit like that, right?
I mean, it's the equivalent of liquid heroin.
You can kiss a dirty UA, like if you going to piss to your probation officer, like you'll kiss a dirty off that shit drinking lean, even if you ain't smoking.
Is this something that you still fuck with, or you actually quit?
I for no, I ain't just really just been fucking with it, like just really just. Cause I've been trying to lose weight. My stomach got too goddamn big for this shit. I done picked up a lot of weight off this shit.
Yeah, no, I've seen people in bad shape. I mean, I interviewed Beanie Siegel right before he went to jail, and he was just huge. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He was fucking with it heavy.
Like you gotta look. I mean, if you go back to like old videos, bro, I ain't never weighed over 150, 145. Like when I just started like fucking with it, man, I'm chill. I gained so much weight so fast. I'm two something now. I ain't never been this high.
Okay, so you're heavier now or lighter?
Heavier. I'm like two something. I ain't never weighed over 150 until like 2 years
Oh,
ago.
50 pounds heavier than you than.
75, some shit like that. For real.
Yeah, man. Well, it is what it is. People gonna do what they gonna do.
Yeah.
I just feel it's necessary for me to talk about the both sides of the of this situation.
Right.
I hung out with Pimp C like a week before he died.
Right.
He died from it was a lean related death.
Right.
And I don't know. I know you're a big UGK fan.
Hey, yeah.
You ever get to hang out with Pimp C?
Yeah, that was my nigga, man. I ain't get to meet him, but you know how like that's who I grew up on, listening to. So
Man, trust me. If you ever got a chance to meet him, man, you would really realize how big of a loss this is.
Yeah,
because he was the funniest motherfucker, and he would not stop talking. It was constant, like story to story to story to story to some crazy incident here to that. It was just, man, it was a major loss, man.
Yeah, especially the Texas.